So this is Steve's Boston Whaler. We think it's a early 60s, late 50s model, one of the originals. Bought it off of Craigslist. So it's got a center console, and we'll take that cover off here in just a second. It's got a 40 horsepower Evinrude, and it needs a bit of work, so we're going to try and get it sanded down and painted. And so here's the Boston Whaler without the cover on the console. So kind of a nice console. It's made out of stainless steel. The guy we bought it off of found this online from some metal fabricators. So it makes a nice standing center console, which is really nice. We've actually had the boat on the water for a few times, but it needs a little work, sanding, sealing and painting and all that fun stuff. A little tune-up on the engine. But it's got some get up and go, and we're looking forward to doing some work on it. As you can see, somebody's done some things to the hull at times. That bit of grass that you see dangling from the edges is from when we had it in the water for a few weeks. So there are some holes that need to be fixed up a little bit better. Have a lid for this. There is a bit of a leak in one of those holes there. When I step on it, a little water came up through, so we need to get that cleaned out and dried out right there. But all in all, it's in really good shape. No problems with the transom or anything. Everything's original and very stiff, so looking forward to doing a little bit of work on this. Working on the disconnecting the console. Got everything disconnected from the engine now. The throttle cable, the clutch cable, all the electrical, so it's standalone. Took off the depth meter that was mounted down there, and I'm working on got all the screws out of the base now. Just got to rock it back and forth. Saw a little more water come out of this one once I pulled the screws out, so that was interesting. So I think there is a little bit of water in this hull. Anyway, that's the progress so far. Alright, a little bit more done. Got the console off now, and I got all the cables wrapped up. Pretty much everything stripped off. Just have to build a little stand for the motor so we can take it off the boat and set it on there upright. But pretty much everything is stripped off except for a couple of those brackets up front. We'll do that once the motor is off, because we don't want to untie the boat yet from the trailer, or it'll tip over backwards with the weight of the motor on the back. So kind of where we're at right now, moving right along. All the other extraneous items undone from the boat, pieces of hardware, screws, all sorts of fun stuff. Alright, here it is, pretty much stripped down everything except for the motor. Anything that I could possibly get off, except for this. I'll be building the bracket stand for this tomorrow. Console's out. Any of the little tie down pieces of hardware that I could see are off. Lots of fun stuff to patch up. Oh yeah.